Decimal Ops, Investigation 1.3, Problems A through C. Problem A has us looking at the unit rate for the speed at which the outdoor club hikers traveled for each day of the hiking trip. We're going to compare the unit rates that we have found. In this case, I decided to just add on a section to the chart, the table that was in the book. So, you can either calculate miles per hour, as I've done here, or you can calculate hours per mile. Both are correct, but they are going to be slightly different, so make sure that they are appropriately labeled. Miles per hour can be calculated by taking the miles, fix that guy, there we go, by taking the miles and dividing it by the hours. So, 9 divided by 4 equals 2.25. You can represent this with a number line as well, 0 to 9, dividing it into 4 pieces. Each one of these, when you do the calculations, is going to be worth 2.25. Correct? So, you can then go forward and do the same thing with 12 divided by 5 and 6.4 divided by 5. With 12 divided by 5 being 2.4 and 6.4 divided by 5 equaling 2.56, all of which is represented right here in this chart, table, graph thing. Hours per mile can also be calculated. However, this time you are going to be taking the hours and dividing it by the miles. So, 4 divided by 9 equals 0.4. Same thing here, except this time it's going 0 to 4, and we're dividing it into 9 pieces. There we go, 9 pieces. And each one of these pieces is going to represent 0.4 in there. Problem B, we're looking at a ratio of 3 cups of raisins to 4 cups of peanuts. 3 divided by 4 equals 0.75. This is how we will figure out the unit rate for a single cup of peanuts. So 0.75 cups of raisins per cup of peanuts. Once we have figured this out, then we can apply this information to the rest of the problem, part 2, and we can figure out that 0.75 times 2 is 1.5 cups of raisins per 2 cups of peanuts. 0.75 times 3 gives us 2.25 cups of raisins per 3 cups of peanuts. And 0.75 times 5 gives us 3.75 cups of raisins per 5 cups of peanuts. And part C, we're looking at ice cream. The first part of the problem wants us to find the price per quart and the number of quarts per dollar. So for chocolate chip, we have 0.4 quarts per dollar, which is also the same as $2.50 per quart. For cherry vanilla, we have 0.4375 quarts per dollar, or $2.29 per quart. If we take this information that we just figured out, we can apply it for the rest of the problem. Part 2 says, use each kind of unit rate from Part 1 to compare the values of the 2 packages. Well, this is where we're going to say which one is better, and I have chosen cherry vanilla is the better deal because you get more quarts for 0.4375 per dollar, and or because it costs less, $2.29 per quart, than the chocolate chip. And finally, part 3. Each ice cream flavor offers an 8-quart package with the same unit price as the smaller container. For each flavor, what does the larger package cost? Well, we know how much each of these packages of ice cream cost per quart. And this problem is telling us that it's using that same unit price, the per quart price. So we multiply the per quart price times 8-quart package to get 8 quarts times $2.50 means it's a $20 package of ice cream in the chocolate chip, or 8 quarts times $2.29 per quart has the cherry vanilla, obviously the better deal, coming out at $18.32.